Alright, John, why am I here?
You're here because you're going to help me with the passive tense, Gideon.
That's what you think.
I hope you are.
I thought the passive voice is to be avoided.
Well, I don't think so. I think we should cover it because I think for a few students it can be quite confusing.
Okay.
So what I thought today is we'd cover the most common ones. I'm going to see if you agree with this, but I think we're going to cover the present simple passive, the past simple passive, the present continuous passive, and the past continuous passive. So I just wanted to cover 4 to begin with, and maybe we'll cover the others later.
Okay.
With that, what do you think? Do you think those are good ones to cover? And can you maybe tell the viewers why we use passive? Why do we use passive?
Isn't that your job?
It is.
Yeah.
But I thought I would put the question on to you because you're a guru in grammar.
The passive, we often use the passive when the person who is doing the thing is not so important. It's about the action rather than the person who does the action. So the room has been cleaned. We don't care who cleaned it. The fact that it's clean, that's great.
Yeah.
If we say Jane cleaned the room, then it's about Jane. So, yeah.
That's an excellent example, and you used the present perfect passive in that example. You did. But that was fine because that's an important passive form as well. But I think you explained that very well. And hopefully that's quite clear to listeners. I know that certainly in Latin-based languages, certainly in Italian, you would have, my experiences in Italian, it would be a very similar form, except for they wouldn't use the continuous forms. They would just use the past simple or the present simple. So I guess English is a bit more flexible in that way.
Yeah.
So do you want to start off with an example? So an active example each time.
You've given me a list. I don't know what I'm reading here. Let's go.
I've given you a list.
Gideon bought a new Ferrari.
Did you now? Yeah, I remember when you bought that Ferrari, yes. And the Ferrari was sold by the Ferrari dealer.
That's the passive one.
That is the passive one, yes.
So that would be, if I'm not mistaken, a past passive.
That is a past passive, yes. So we're putting the focus on the Ferrari in the second sentence. In the first sentence, we're putting the focus more on Gideon.
Yeah.
How is the Ferrari, by the way?
Yeah, I can't find the keys. I don't have keys. But otherwise, okay.
Yeah, okay, that's a problem, isn't it?
So I suppose if you say the Ferrari was sold by the Ferrari dealer, if you left out Ferrari dealer, the sentence would still work. The Ferrari is being sold. The Ferrari was sold.
No, exactly. Yes. I mean, you don't always have to include by something.
Yeah.
It depends, obviously, of course, whether you need to include this or not. Sometimes it's obvious, isn't it? So.
And if you can put in the active, sometimes preferred, isn't it? The Ferrari dealer sold the Ferrari. That's an active sentence.
Yes.
And they tend to be have more impact, more friendly.
Yes.
So passives tend to be a little bit more formal, but it depends on context, because sometimes you need to use a passive.
Yeah, but that's a good point, isn't it? That the passive is often used in formal circumstances, isn't it? Perhaps in maybe more in academic situations, perhaps, or when presenting. I guess those are probably 2 occasions when you would use it. Okay, do you want to do the next active sentence?
Yes, I can. You've written about me again, John. I don't know what's going to go on here.
Yes,
Gideon goes to the bling bling gym every day.
He does. Is that true?
Well, not every day.
Every other day, maybe.
Weekend.
Yes. Okay. So that was the active sentence, and so the most expensive gym in town is often visited by fit and healthy people. Yeah. Would you consider yourself fit and healthy?
I'm in good health.
Excellent.
Could be fitter.
Yes.
Once again, you could say this in the active though.
Yes.
The most fit, healthy people visits the Bling Bling Gym.
They do indeed, yes. Yeah. How much is the joining fee? I heard it's in the millions.
It is. It's top secret.
Top
information. Yeah, I'm afraid I can't reveal that information.
Okay, fair enough. I understand.
They wouldn't have you as a member anyway.
No, I just don't have the right look, do I?
No.
That's a good point. Okay, so that one would be the present simple passive.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that form is simple. I mean, it's always going to be an auxiliary of to be, and then it's the past participle, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's the third column, not the first column, second column, but the third column.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right, let's move on to the next one.
An expensive decorator is painting Gideon's new mansion.
Indeed. Wow. Where did you get them? From the Yellow Pages, or?
No, he also painted the old mansion.
The old mansion?
Yeah.
Okay,
because you mentioned the new mansion.
That's the one in the Caribbean, is that right?
Yeah. Yes, something like that. Yes.
Okay, and Gideon's new mansion is being painted by Matt Damon.
Yeah, well, he's good friends. Me and Matt go back a long way. So
Yes.
he volunteered to paint my mansion in exchange for a bottle of rum.
Excellent. Okay.
And there you are.
So Matt Damon's a fan of rum, apparently.
Mm.
Okay, and so that one, what would that be in terms of grammar?
Is that a continuous, passive continuous, is it, John?
It would be the...
I get confused by these terms.
Yeah, it would be the passive continuous... that's not correct, is it? The present continuous passive.
Present continuous passive.
Yeah, that's correct.
Present continuous passive.
So it's a bit confusing in the fact that you're using two versions of to be. So you're saying is, and then being would be the auxiliary form, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's what we're doing, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we would say, isn't it? But
Your
obviously-
car is being stolen, is that a passive?
It is, yeah.
Hmm?
Is it? I hope not.
No, but then we don't need to know who is stealing the car. It's not important, but the fact that your car is being stolen. So we're focusing on the act of stealing, not who's stealing it.
Should I go downstairs now? Because I'm a bit worried.
Just go. Just
Yeah.
No, you're welcome here. Say yeah.
Thank you. So yes, it can be a person included. If you do include that person, obviously you're going to use by. You're not going to use any other word. But yes, it can be implicit. We know.
Because in your example, you could say Matt Damon is painting Gideon's new mansion because Matt Damon is important to this phrase.
To the
fact that
world.
it's him and not any other Tom, Dick and Harry.
That's very true,
Tom,
yes.
Dick or Harry.
Indeed, yes. No, Matt Damon is an important character.
Okay.
So yeah, you
So
can
you
change
could use
that
the
to
active sentence.
an
Yeah.
active sentence. Yeah. Okay. And the last one.
The builders were building Gideon's multi-million-pound mansion this time last year.
Yeah.
So
do you remember that?
It's all a bit of a fog,
Okay.
like many things. But that's a past continuous, is it?
That is past continuous. That's correct.
Past continuous, passive, past continuous. How do we say it, John? Remind.
Past continuous passive, but I'm coming on to that. You're ahead of yourself.
Oh.
That was the past continuous, that sentence you did. So
That was a past continuous.
Yes. So I'll give everybody the past continuous passive
I don't even
version.
know my grammar. You say.
I know.
I don't even know my grammar.
You're a disgrace, really.
You read the past
Uh,
continuous passive.
I will. So Gideon's mansion was being built by some executive builders.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the past continuous passive form.
Well,
So-
if it doesn't work out for you in English teaching, John, I need some builders, somebody to do some painting and stuff.
I thought you were going to say you can stay in my mansion then for free. bit disappointed.
Well, yeah.
I'm happy to paint your mansion. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm probably not the best painter, but I'll do my best. Yeah.
Good. We've got lots of leftover purple paint. So
Excellent. Yeah. Your last mansion was it indigo, wasn't it? Yeah. Lovely colour. Anyway, so thanks very much for joining me there, Gideon. And I think the examples of your extravagant lifestyle has been very suitable for this video today.
Okay.
And
You're welcome. Come and join us at the next party on my yacht.
on your yacht.
It's being arranged as we speak now.
Excellent. I'm there.
Okay.
And on your private island as well. That's the other party though, isn't it? So, yeah. Okay. Thanks very much for watching, viewers, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.